Hello team and family, this is video number 2 over percent proportions finding the part. Raymond has $80 in savings. Of that $80, 40% was from doing chores around the house. How much money was from doing chores around the house? So $80 in savings, that's his total, or his whole thing. Of that 80, so of that total, 40% was from doing chores. That's the chores, or the percentage. How much money was from doing chores around the house? So if I set up my percent proportion, I know 80% is the whole thing. I'm looking for the part, and I know that 40% is for doing chores, and all percentages are out of 100. So all I need to do now is solve this proportion to figure out how much money that was. So I can cross multiply. 40 times 80 equals 100 times x. Step 2, 40 times 80 is 3,200, which is equal to 100 times x. Step 3, divide both sides by 100. 100 divided by 100 cancels out. So 3,200 divided by 100, take away 2 zeros from the top and the bottom. I'm dividing 32 by 1, which is 32. So the amount of money that Raymond got from doing chores was $32. And that's about 40% of $80. How much money was from something other than doing chores around the house? So if he has $80 in savings and 32 of it was from doing chores, you could take 32 away from 80 to figure out the amount for for something other than doing chores. So if I subtract correctly and I borrow correctly, I should get 58. Oops, excuse me, 48. Let me erase that. 48. And that's the amount of money for $48 other than chores. So like he earned that amount from something other than doing chores around the house. If I didn't have $32 and I was trying to figure that out, if 40% was for chores, I know that 60% is for doing something other than chores or not chores. So I could have done the same thing with the percent proportion, x over 80 equals, but I would put 60 out of 100 instead of 40 out of 100 to figure out how much money was from something other than doing chores around the house. And if I solve that correctly, I should still get $48, which is what I got when I subtracted 32 from 80.